What's up, mobile gamers? It's Johns or Gigs back with another T3 video. We're going to put our stitched stuff into the video probably right about here. Power cores for any heroes that maybe aren't full, which is really cool. It's definitely helpful for those of us that can spend some of our resources in the arcade. And so whenever a hero like this comes out and there's something in the arcade as well, then you can actually do really good at upgrading those heroes. So we're going to try to pull for the SS1 skin and also get as many power cores as we can for Neon because she is super cool, and I want to put this in the video so we can get her up to full and get her passive and stuff like that. So battle points, that's always cool, and most of these T coins, you get T coins, battle points. And is that the, oh, that's unfortunate. So we'll just go with skin shards. But if you guys don't know, the luck counter is going to go up. And we're going to go ahead. You can put in what you want for like the tickets, right? And you can go 80, right? Or you can go 40, right? Let's do 40. You know what, here. We'll switch it up a little bit. We'll do 25. I think 25 is a decent number. So 450 tickets is quite a lot. I think we'll actually probably have some left over, but that's okay, because this is content for you guys. So more power cores, and honestly, that's the best thing. So if you guys have multiple heroes, you can get power cores for all of your heroes. So it's 25 for Neon right now, right? But if I had like 2 or 3 other heroes, I'm going to be able to get more power cores for all of my heroes. It won't just be one hero, it'll be all of them, which is really cool. So your luck points go up, as I said before, when you're doing the arcade spins, getting tons of skin shards and tons of coins. It's not necessarily worth the most. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice that you get to have some more resources, but it's pretty expensive if you're a free-to-play player. You're not going to have all of these gems and star coins laying around because they're honestly pretty difficult to get a hold of here. So we're going to start speeding this up a little bit because our luck's at 30, and I want to make sure we get the new skin out for you guys. And we will put our reaction into the start of the OSAS skin video. Is that it? Did we get it? No, we did not. We just got skin shards again. Unfortunate. I don't have the best luck, honestly. If you guys don't know that already, it's really tough out here. I have the worst luck when it comes to spinning for things or pulling for heroes, or even just in something like golf, my luck is horrible. So it's not always the best. You do get these bonuses, right? You can claim these skin shards and tickets for pulling, which you're always going to want to do this because these bonuses are really huge. You can level up heroes really quick, and it gives tons of power cores for your hero, as well as more tickets so that it makes it so you can summon. That gave us 2 summons there. You saw it push us over the edge to another 5 stack of summonings, if you will. So we're going to be clicking away here. And so now that we have all those power cores from the arcade, we are going to upgrade Neon because she is super cool, and we want to get her to full as fast as we can. So there's that. We are at level 6, and you just don't start getting the passive until level 9. So this is where my first video for Super Season 1 comes into play. We're going to go ahead and put some power cores into Neon. If you guys don't know, you need, I think, 1,200 power cores to level up a hero, and we were at like 600, so it's going to take a little bit to get her up all the way. One of the ways you can know how close you are, obviously, is by upgrading them, but it will give you coins once you hit that threshold. So if we put this 50 in, we'll put the 50 in, and we get all the 50. Once we get to that 1,200 limit, it's actually going to stop giving us the power to the hero. It's going to give us partial power and then regular coins for that extra. So that's what we're doing here. We're saving the boxes so that we can get Neon up into the super high ranks and get her tons of those power cores here. Because we want to make sure we can get that passive from all these boxes. So this will basically be almost a leveling up video, so to speak, because we want to get her as high up as we can. We're getting pretty close. Alright, so we'll upgrade her real quick here. She's really cool. Can't wait to have her at full level. Obviously, we've got tons and tons of coins. We only need about 400 more power cores. So we'll hop back into the previous battle pass here. And that's why this is so good, because you can use all of your saved up resources to level up the new battle pass hero. And then if they did like drop a mid-season hero or something, you can also level that hero up as well. So we're gonna actually probably use the whole battle pass for her, close to it. But that is why you save up all your rewards, because that is where it goes. So right here you see we have 100, 150. We're not gonna do that because she's honestly super close to being fully leveled. Oh, is it gonna do the... Well, there's been kind of like a glitch going on. So we will have to use... I think we'll use... How much do we need? We need like 50 power cores. So we might have to go ahead and grab... Yeah, we're gonna grab this one. For some reason, there is a glitch in the boxes right now where it doesn't give you the power cores or coins when you open them. I'm not really sure why, but we're just going to go ahead and skip over that. So there she is. She is now fully leveled. We can unlock her passive at level 10. Well, to get her to level 10. So now you can get the passive when you open boxes, or sometimes it'll actually show up in this store tab here. You'll have either another row of like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, or just those 3. So now we have her up to full. We're going to try to get her passive here. So we'll cut to that as well. All right, so figured out the glitch, sort of. I had to restart my game, but we actually got the passive on our first box, and that is super awesome. We're going to share this as well, because you get boxes if you share stuff. So we'll share this, and you actually don't even have to fully share it. So we got our passive. Super, super excited. We'll hop into a game for sure, but we're going to actually skip those Rumble boxes from the monthly subscription here, and we're going to go check her out because she is super, super cool. I've already like her. I already like her. I haven't even played her, but this is her kit. We're going to go ahead and go over it, and then we'll show you guys in the training range what all these abilities do before we upload a video of her in game. Obviously, she's got 5,600 health. That's pretty standard for a healer. This is her pistol, capable of rapid fire, but the shooting rate attenuates rather fast. So it's going to shoot really fast, and then you're going to have to reload. It's only got 10 ammo capacity. It does 448 damage a shot. So she's going to be pretty similar to Yaw in terms of fire rate and bullets. You're going to really notice that she's similar to Yaw. And I think that that is going to be really cool. So she's going to be really quick and fast, especially with her passive. This is her first active ability. Heal linked allies and convert excessive healing into a temporary shield. So what that means, obviously you have healing over time, 1260 per second. That's really, really good. I think that's going to be really strong. And the temporary shield is 1400. So if you guys don't know, it activates and locks on to a teammate, and it will give them temporary shield once it fully heals them. This is her second active ability. Teleport to an ally and heal HP for all allies within range. So this 1400 one-time healing is in a radius around Neon. When you teleport, you will get that right away. So that radius is going to heal everybody for 1400, and then it's automatically going to activate your first active ability. So that's going to give you a lot of playtime in the middle of combat. It's going to allow you to jump through walls and really support your team in a way that none of the other healers really can. And you don't have to worry about going active ability 2, active ability 1 in the middle of combat. You just teleport and it'll automatically do that for you. So those are really cool abilities. I think she's going to be really fun just based on those. And then you have the ultimate ability, which is probably going to be pretty good, especially for some of those 1v1 fights. And if you pair this with Labula, that's an insane amount of invincibility. They're going to be the best support combo, bar none. If you have a Neon and a Labula and then a couple of tanks and maybe a DPS, that is where you're going to see Neon come alive, because she can make herself and the target of the first active ability invincible for a period of time. So what that means is for 5 seconds, she and whoever you pick are going to be invincible. So you can pick like Labula or a tank or something like that. It'll make them invincible and yourself. But it does not actually allow you to shoot, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's a little bit more of a balancing issue as well. So that's what you're going to see from her kit. And then this is her passive. We just pulled this, which was really awesome. I didn't think we were going to be able to because of all the glitches we had when we were opening boxes. We literally would just get a blank screen with no power cores, no coins, nothing. And then I just decided, okay, I'll just grab some of the gems from my season pass. And it turns out that the boxes worked. So that's really cool. It gives an extra move speed boost when using the first active ability. So now, when you're healing people, you're going to have 30% extra speed, which is really, really huge. I'm not sure if any of the other heroes can actually do that. Most of them don't have a speed buff during any of their abilities. I'd say the passive for Gloria gives her a speed buff, but that's only when she's out of combat. And this is during combat. So we're going to jump in, show you guys her abilities here. And we're just going to go ahead and showcase them, what they do real quick for you. And then we'll probably upload another video of some games with her so you guys can see my first matches. I literally have not played her yet. I do have auto fire on, just so you guys know. So, oh wow, that actually does a pretty good amount of damage. Let's see the gun in action here. That's 700 damage on a headshot is pretty crazy. That's nothing to sneeze at. That damage is pretty decent. So we're going to go ahead and let the mark damage the victor here so we can show you guys her first ability. So this is her first ability. It's going to start healing in consistently. So a constant rate of healing, 504 per tick. Well, that is a lot of health. And so you can see that it's basically going to keep him alive. And he does not lose any health while the mark shoots at him. Almost none. Look at that. Like, maybe 1 bar, 2 bars. It is definitely a crazy, crazy ability. You can, of course, cancel it. We'll probably move her stuff around for some actual matches, because right now her abilities are really small and the fire button's small as well. So I'm going to move those around for you guys in the next video. But this is how crazy her second ability is. We'll just wait for him to come back. So you can see that he has those arrows around him. And it's like, oh wow, that is insanely a long ways. That is quite the ability here. Check it out. So it teleports you right to him, and then you can begin doing damage to anybody that's around, as well as doing that healing over time from your first ability. You'll notice I didn't actually have to even hit anything. It just automatically starts it. So we'll show you guys the invincibility real quick. So I can't shoot. I'm hitting the button. Nothing's happening. But he does get to shoot. He can shoot and do all the stuff he'd like to do, and he doesn't take damage. So she's very, very strong. You can see that passive is the little trail that you see behind her when she's moving. So obviously it doesn't reach. So you see the passive when she's using the ability. So she's going to be a lot harder to hit while she is healing a target. So you always want to be healing with her. She's very, very strong in that regard. And if you ever find yourself caught out in the open as a Neon player, you're going to want to teleport right away to somebody. That way you can get that speed boost and have a little bit of help from your allies for the 1v1s. Because I know I said her gun's actually not that bad, but I mean, it is pretty crazy. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it reloads your gun while you're... That is crazy. It's reloading our gun. Here, we'll, so if you're healing somebody, right? I don't know if this is the passive or the fact that we're healing. It actually will reload your gun. So she essentially, if you don't shoot too fast, she has infinite ammo. I mean, look at that. We're at 5, and then once we got the kill. So that is going to be huge to have infinite ammo as a support main. So if you guys are not really sure where she gets it from, it is from her first ability, which activates her passive. So one of those two is activating a passive reload onto her gun, which is really crazy. So definitely always be healing, because it gives you unlimited ammo, basically. Like, you're not going to be too worried about reloading in the middle of a fight. I think she's going to be really strong now that she is able to have infinite ammo. That is crazy. So there's the video for you guys. We're going to jump into some matches in the next one. So make sure you drop a sub and some comments about what you think about Neon. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.